All right, here we have some beautiful vintage cream pitchers. So you can go with just a little dab, like the little fish. A little bit of cream. That says Japan underneath. It's got a fish. Rather cool little piece. And you have this one here. Pretty well see the age of that. Does not have a marking here. But if you look real close, you can see how it's aged and a little discolored. Or maybe it was a deeper color there. But a rather elegant looking little one, huh? Just to add to your set. Nice and old. These are all auction finds. And this one kind of gives you a little bit of the oriental look. You need a little bit of cream or milk in your tea. It says Japan. Rather different. And look at this one, a nice wide one. I can get it out of the sun here. Look at these beautiful roses on them. Isn't that beautiful? A very different shape. Oh, and it's got writings there. There we go. That'll help some of you identify it. Look at that, beautiful. Very different shape, look at that. Look how it's shaped. Shaped very different. The roses go all the way around. Look at that. Beautiful. Love the roses with the gold and everything. Very elegant looking. And this one looks a little bit more on the modern side. A little bit bigger, but you can see, if you look closely, to the patine of it all, the little cracks and everything all in it. You know that this is old. I remember when I was a little girl, my mother had the apple cookie jar. The old time one. So this here is the cherry. The sun decided to come right through. That's pretty. Then we have this one here. Look at that. Look at the picture on that. Wow. If you happen to know the time frame of this one, please leave it in a comment. It'd be kind of neat to find out. That's a really old picture. I mean, look at the way the hat is and how she's dressed. Very old. No markings. Very elegant looking. See the design. Very different. I definitely love this picture. Alright, so if you know anything about it, go ahead and leave it in a comment. It does seem like it's a super old piece. And these were all auction finds. Alright, I hope you've enjoyed my bringing these to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend. And we'll bring you some more, whatever we find at the auction, right? Alright, bye-bye now. Okay, here we have a couple of old 1930 Campbell's vegetable soup advertisement. Alright, this one was actually a home, Woman's Home Companion magazine. Look at that. See how the beautiful dishes. Elegant setting. Steam all coming up. And it's all about the vegetable soup. And the little one right there. So these were some nice advertising back in the old days. Then we have this one. Include a hot dish. The cold meals of summer. Nutritious. Invigorating soup. Look at that. Aw, it's always so cute to see the little fella, huh? You see that on the cans and everything. They have 21 different combinations for you to choose from. But of course in the summertime it was always hearty to have a bowl of soup with a nice cold sandwich. And that kind of took care. In the wintertime it's good too to have a nice soup and sandwich for lunch and everything. That always worked out really good. So you got plenty to choose from. Alright. Hope you've enjoyed my bringing you a couple of old advertising. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and we'll bring you some more. These were auction finds, and they preserved these really good. Alright, bye-bye now. Now how's this for an old advertising? This is in the Country Life in America magazine. Someone preserved it all and everything by putting it on cardboard and to seal it. And this is from 1908. All to preserve it so we could have it for history. Learning a little bit about our history. Actually made in London, Benson and Hedges. Choice cigars, fine cigarettes, English pipes, smoking mixture, cigar chest, cigar case, cigar emitters, had all kinds of different names for this beautiful little box. A tobacco pouch and tobacco jars and smoking articles, accessories, and whatever. Alright. Delivered free and extra duty for Canada or Great Britain. Ah, they had to pay a little extra. Alright. But look at that. Isn't that cool? It's all made out of oak. Okay. All in woods. Oak. Rosewood. The price was only priced from $15 to $150. Ooh, so it depends what you wanted to do. But these are the general viewing of it. Alright. Well, I hope you've enjoyed my bringing this to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and we'll bring you whatever else we find. These were auction finds and very nicely preserved. Alright, bye-bye now. Okay, today we have a great Coca-Cola drink advertisement, and this is from the 1905, and it was in the Saturday Evening Post in 1905. Look at that. Gentleman just sitting there having a nice glass of Coke. Look at that. You look at the tray. You can see the tray. You see the fountain right there. And the ladies, how they're all dressed and everything. A great advertisement piece. Alright. That's just to bring memories back to you from the old fountain days. We still have a few of those old little stores that were kind of like a little grocery store but had a fountain where you can get Moxie and nice root beer float, stuff like that. There's only a few of those still around. We still have one. So this is just a memory. So look at that. From the fountain and everything, it was only 5 cents for a glass of Coke. How's that, huh? Back in 1905. Alright, hope you've enjoyed my bringing this to you. These are all preserved pieces. They're put on cardboard, then wrapped. All preserved for our history from back in 1905. Bye-bye now. Alright, here we have another one of the comic books that came out. This one came out in 1983. And this is back in the days when it was only 60 cents. Indiana Jones. Alright, featuring the hero of Raiders of the Lost Ark. Alright. It's always nice to look at some of the old comic books. Oh, and the Cracker Jack. Back then there was a lot of little Cracker Jack comments. You can always pause the video so you can read all the comments. And that's why you're a Cracker Jack kid. Alright, now this one here, Africa Screams. Okay, and this says Chapter 2, and it says right here, 1983, Volume 1, Number 8. Oh no, Volume 1, 8th of August, 1983. Alright. Here we go. Advertising. Some more advertising. If you notice, this book was very well preserved But it was in a casing anyhow. Very well preserved. Oh, what a look, huh? So as you can see, we've got some perfect condition. Here we have some advertising, more advertising. And some more advertising. You can see how well the book's been kept, huh? Great condition. And this was all auction fine. And some more commercials. Bulletin board. And Kool-Aid. Alright. If you want to read a few of these articles, all you got to do is just pause the video on each one and then read it. Alright, that's the last one here. And some more advertising. Alright, so as you can see, and this is the back, oh, one little crinkle here. The only error of this book. As you can see, very beautiful binding. Everything is perfect. Alright, I hope you've enjoyed my bringing this to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and share this comic book with others who may enjoy reading a comic book. Alright, these are all auction finds, so check out your local auction. You never know what you're going to get. Alright, bye-bye now. Okay, here we have the New Universe Justice, spelt with a V. Look at that. Okay. And this actually, if you look here, it says Volume 1, the 8th of June of 1987. Alright, so we got packed full of everyone. All the M&M advertisement. Aren't they cute? Okay, blind side. Okay, I'll put it close. This is so you know all the people and the characters and everything. They're all down here. And if I go too fast, you can always just pause it so that you can read everything for yourself. Ooh, definitely not the answer. Ah, he went flying, didn't he? Okay, and all about building a reputation. It's a wonderful little article here. Wow, look at that tattoo. Interesting. Okay, here we have some advertising here. Some more advertising here. As you can see, the comic book is in very good condition. And this is all auction fine. So it's always good to find some of these at the auction. I can bring them right to you in video form. Alright, and here we have some advertising. Alright. As you can see, very good condition, isn't it? Good book. Some more advertising here. First news. Alright. Well, I hope you've enjoyed my bringing this to you. It's a wonderful comic book. Collection from the auction find. So I hope you've enjoyed it and that you share this comic book with others who may enjoy reading some of the old comic books, how they used to be written. And as you can see, this is in perfect shape. All the binding and everything, all beautiful, nicely kept. Alright, hope you've enjoyed it. Bye-bye now. Alright, today we have ashtrays of all kinds. Some are advertising and some are so simply old, it's unreal. Okay, let's start with this one. Oops, the paper stuck. So Folsom Air Service. This is in Moosehead Lake, Greenville, Maine. When the telephone number was 41. That tells you the age of this ashtray. When the phone number was just 2 numbers. That's a super old one. Heavy, nice and thick. Someone had it for sale for $15. How do you like that, huh? Okay, then we have this one here. Got a whole bunch written on it. Stuff and retreat. Look at that. Well, at least it was made in the USA, huh? How do you like that? Oh, number 810 gives you the whole information here. Cool. Alright, and this is actually an oyster bar in Memphis, Tennessee. The finest in steak and seafoods with Maine lobsters. Ah, oysters on half shells. Anderton's New Orleans Star Oyster Bar. Look at that. Not quite sure about. I guess that's to put it out. Squish your cigarettes in there. Flick your ashes here. Put your cigarettes out by stomping it inside there. Quite a nice advertising piece, as this one was. And we have this one here. It's just part of the 80s kind of style. You just put all your cigarettes right there. This would be like an entryway on the table to somewheres. So there was that. And then this one here. Jeannie's A-Quality Restaurant in Skowhegan, Maine. Well, that's not there no more. Alright, and someone wanted $15 for that one too. Alright, nice advertising piece. And look at this one. Believe it or not, this is just how it was made. Look at that. But just a screw to hold the ship. Wow. Really super heavy. No extra marking on it. But you can definitely see this one's been used. Heavily used. Wow. That's some good weight to it. Look at that. Out of them all, this is the most interesting one. Very nice. Good heavy brass. Alright. I hope you've all enjoyed my bringing these to you. Those of you who are into collecting old ashtrays, I bet you'll find some of these kind of cool. Especially this one here. Alright, be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and share the videos with others. Okay? Bye-bye now. Coming down the bunny trail, hippity-hopping Easter's on its way. Comes Peter Cottontail, hopping down the bunny trail, hippity-hopping Easter's on its way. So he's a cute one. So that's one of them. And probably, you know, if you have a shelf in the bedroom and stuff, that'd be a good one to put on the shelf in the baby's room. So you can crank it up and help the baby fall asleep at night. It's a good one. It's a cute one. So we have quite a few today. We have this little, look at this, pokey kind of little one. And you can put a little candle right in there. Just a nice decorative little piece. Okay, slowing down. That's it, it's done. Alright, and then we have this little castle here. Cute little castle. And we have this one here with her basket of fruits. That was the little one there. That's the one we just brought to you. And we have this one here. I think something was in her hand though. You can put a little flower or something in her hand. some of the old pieces. A lot of them, I mean, there was some cleaning up to do, you know, because they've been stored in the garage or stored in attics and stuff. And so, got to use a pipe cleaner to clean a lot of that. But they're some of the old pieces. Then, of course, we have the Indian with the horse, the diamond head horse. This is really super heavy. That's a heavy piece. But it's a beautiful piece. See all, everything of the horse. Such a beautiful piece. Extremely heavy though. Alright, and then we got this little one here. Just in this glory, just plain. Interesting piece for sure. Alright. And then last but not least, of course, this was very interesting. This is a mirror. It's a mirror on this side, and if you flip it over, it's a mirror on that side. So I found this piece very, very interesting. It's got a really nice design. It's beautiful. That kind of shows the age when you got a mirror on one side and you flip it right over and mirror on the other side. So that gives you an idea of the age. Alright, I hope you've enjoyed the little knickknacks, a bunch of statues, a special little mirror. And these are all auction fine. And if you decide to go to an auction and you find a box and you want most of what's in the box but not all of it, you can go right through it and then you can put it back in the auction. Whatever you don't want, collect it all, put it in a box, and then have your day. So I've gone to the auction since May, so I've collected quite a bit. But I've also put quite a bit in too, because I got to clean up my house, put some of my stuff in that I had just collecting, mix it all up, and have my day at the auction. And of course that gave me the funds to auction some more. So it goes around. And that's what everybody does. A lot of people, there are some people who are retired and everything, and they go to Florida for the winter. So they collect from the auctions here and take it down there and sell it there and take what's there and bring it up here. It's quite interesting to hear some of the stories of what people who go to the auction, what they actually do with what they collect. So it's a lot of fun. It's a nice social time. A lot of it is, you know, people of my own age and everything. Most of it is. So it's just cool. The circle that goes around. Alright. Hope you've enjoyed this now. Be sure to share the video with others. Bye-bye now. Okay, today we're bringing you some sun catchers. Okay, look at this one. Beautiful with the wheel. And it's got that beautiful little chain to hang, and these are auction finds, so you never know what you're going to find at the auction. But this was beautiful. So you have a lot of kids that like the wheel, so this can hang in their window. Just beautiful. Love it. Okay, and of course you can pretty well tell that's have the sun shining right through there, and you'll be able to see how it just glows in the room, especially with the yellow and everything. Beautiful. And of course, for all the hummingbird friends, we have a beautiful hummingbird one. Pretty cool. I don't know if this is somebody learning to do stained glass, or if they're actually bought this way. As you can tell, like right from here, I'm almost thinking it might be a little bit homemade. This one here we definitely know is homemade. It's got the antennas, and they put a string here. You know, a fishing line for the hanging. And of course you can see, you know, how it's, maybe it was bought and then they had to re-weld some of it and stuff. But a beautiful little butterfly. Have the blue shining in the room. So it depends, you know, what you have for your wall. Because these hanging in the window like that would be great in a blue room, and this might be great in a green room, and this one might be in an orange room or something, just to bring that color in the light of the room to go with that. So it kind of depends what you have. Alright, so these are auction find, and cute little pieces, just little odds and ends that help to make a house a home. Alright, hope you've enjoyed my bringing these to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and check out the auctions. Alright, bye-bye. Okay, today's video is all about flowers. So you have some that can go in your flower garden, and you have some that go in the house. Right here we have this one here. Nice, big. That'd be a nice house one. Says USA underneath. See it? USA. Yeah, we let the sun handle that one for us. So that's a nice one that you can put on a table. A lot of people have tables in their house with all the flowers in it. Just as you could this one too. And you can see the age. Let's look at the patine in it. All the little crackings. So that tells you the age. There are no markings, but it kind of has the design like this one here. It is straight, this one just curves. So these two pieces could actually go on the same table. And then this one here is definitely like an outside one in your flower bed. It's got a cover. And I think the cover might be to protect the plant in the winter, because there's a little difference. Like this one was exposed to the sun more in the white. You can just, a slight difference, see it? See how this one's darker than that. And it's not just a clean up, because I cleaned them both up really good, but there's a little difference. So it might be they just cover it up in the winter, helps to protect the plant they had inside there. So, well, they just leave it like that, and that's just the way it happened to go. Alright, and a nice little piece. I mean, look how elegant that is. Going all underneath. Let me see if it's got any markings. Nope, no markings at all, unless those are markings, and they could very well be. Beautiful piece. Elegantly designed, you know, with all the fanciness and everything going all the way around, and the cover of course has some fanciness. Almost looks like it was a nice green at one time to make like the leaves, but then it seems to have some green in the center too, so I'm not sure. Alright, very nice. Oh yeah, look at the design underneath there too. See how that all comes down? And it comes down right to there. Okay, then we have a few, because if you have this in your flower pot, definitely need a few of these. And believe it or not, they work a lot. See the holes? They go all the way through. And these are just little watering cans. Well, not cans, but ceramic pieces. But they do go all the way, as you can see. They can water. So they're decorative and useful. If you have the grandkids in the house who want to water your plants, you know, you give them a little bit, and they can each have their turn. Make them feel important. My granddaughters want to help their Mimi all the time. So these are cute little ones here. Water. Then they can water quite a few times. Because sometimes when you get them going on watering, they don't want to stop. They just want to keep going. Well, if you have little containers like that, that works just fine. Alright. Well, I hope you've enjoyed my bringing these to you. These are just pieces you can find at the auction, you know, to help spruce up the house and decorate inside and outside. So if you have an auction in your neighborhood or a few towns over or whatever, go ahead, check one out. Be surprised. I went just because I've never been, and I've been addicted to it ever since. Love it. Alright, bye-bye now.